Alright, here we are in Symphony Gaming round 3. We got Team Magikarp going up against Farming All Day Every Day, otherwise known as Faded. We are FMBP Dota. I am Joey, and with me tonight is Joey. So, yeah. Boom.
Pretty awesome, I know.
Yeah, otherwise known as Helium and Flex. And looks like Faded has got the first ban. They opt to take out the Magnus. Magikarp takes out the Lone Druid. Faded with the Bat Rider ban. So pretty much standard bans, I guess. I mean, there's like maybe like 10 heroes that are the first 4 bans ever. You know, Nyx, Bat, Coddle, Mag, Lone Druid, PL. Like, that's about it. I'm sure there's a few more. Darkseer, Wisp. Alright, so you just got out of a game from this tournament actually where you ran a very push-heavy lineup. What are you looking forward to seeing this game?
10 seconds.
Well, you know, I'm pretty close to Faded. I've seen them play, I've played with them. They're a pretty well-centered team, you know. They know how to get shit done. And I think it honestly is just going to come down to adapting to the picks. Like going pick by pick and trying to get that counter pick.
Indeed, I've only cast Team Magikarp once. You guys said you played against them once. I believe they're pretty high caliber, you know, amateur Dota team in the NA scene. They got second in the Man Up tournament. They lost to Xi Kappa, which has Infinity from Infinity +4. So pretty reputable name, pretty good team that they lost to. And let's see the picks. We got the Nyx Assassin from Faded as their first pick. So he wasn't actually banned out. They do pick up the Nyx, and then the standard second pick, Lifestealer Shadow Demon.
Definitely standard. Now, I've played with Faded before. They do like to run the Nyx in the tri-lane as a support.
And apparently, I mean, I've cast them literally a million times. They like to pick very fast as well. So immediately we got the Bane Clockwork pickup. So it looks like we'll see Nyx Bane supporting in that tri-lane. Depending on the lanes, maybe Nyx goes mid, but I doubt it. And then Clockwork, most likely going to be that off lane played by Theory. Or he could possibly go mid and be played by Cybe here, but I'm not sure. And I should have done my research before. It's kind of last minute we were going to be in this game. But like I said, I cast Magikarp once, and I kind of forget their roles. But I think Creepy's the carry.
Reserve time. Puck.
We got that Puck pickup, so it looks like that will be their mid. And I've seen Clockwork go against Puck a few times. It's a pretty even matchup. I'd even say Clockwork might have a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, he does have the harass to keep up with him, definitely.
Just that battery assault on a squishy Puck. If you get Puck to phase shift with your rocket or whatever, then you just run up there with that battery assault. It's going to hurt for a little bit until that orb goes off. Especially if orb is already used.
Yep. And the stop animation, like when that's going off, is just something very annoying to go against. If you get caught out with that.
Yeah, I don't even know. Can you even do the ethereal jaunt off the orb if you're getting that battery assault every 0.7 seconds? I'm sure you can. It's pretty instant, but
yeah.
Anyway, we got some more bans. What do you make of those?
Rubik, always a solid ban, especially going against them, the no field. And the Storm Spirit ban coming out from Faded also. The Storm Spirit Nyx bombs, you know, we've seen that recently in competitive, and that's always dirty to go against. No point to go against it, just ban it out. Don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's insanely strong, and also, I don't know if you said the Darkseer banned out for offlaner, solo, 1v1 lane, whatever. Strong pick with that wall. We saw last game when you guys were, well, spoilers, I guess. You guys were way ahead, and that Darkseer wall actually killed Smurs on that really farmed Lycan twice, instantly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then PL banned out from Team Magikarp. They don't want that to be the carry for Faded. Quap also banned out. They think that Faded still needs a mid, but I'm leaning towards it's going to be this Clockwork now. And then also Juggernaut banned out just for some extra push, and I guess mainly the fact that Omni Slash goes through a rage. It's a pretty decent pickup against Lifestealer, actually.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like Faded's going to be going for this early pick strat. If they get some offensive wards out with that, as soon as Nyx hits 6, and with the Prophet TP and Clock Rockets, should be pretty easy to pick some people off.
Yeah, or even snipe that little chicken.
Yeah, there
or
you
whatever
go.
It's going to be. I suppose it could be a lot of things now. A panda, a squid,
llama.
snail, a llama.
I haven't seen the Lamy.
I haven't seen them yet either. Maybe someone has it. I'd be very excited, to say the least, if we saw it. It would make my day. I'd go so far as to say that. And the gyrocopter picked up, so we've seen the gyrocopter and the Shadow Demon together a lot as well. You put that disrupt, and then a gyrocopter just goes over it and pops that rocket barrage. But I don't think we're going to see that straight away, because I'm thinking an aggressive tri-lane here from Team Magikarp, puck mid, and then gyrocopter is going to be one-on-one, and maybe against the Nature's Prophet.
Safe lane, yeah. I'd have to agree.
And I think that matchup,
10 seconds remaining.
if anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be Nature's Prophet. But I don't think
seconds
there's really
remaining.
gonna be a whole lot of kills in that gyrocopter Nature's Prophet lane.
Reserve time.
No, definitely. I think it'd be a pretty passive lane. Like, it would just, if Prophet gets caught with that missile when he's sprouted, that could mess him up and eat a whole rocket barrage to the face. Do you know if rocket barrage goes through sprout? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it does. The range is there. But what would be better to
okay.
do than sprout would just make sure you have your tree ants around you so it splits the damage.
Yeah, very true.
And then we go to the last pick here, so it looks like we need another carry, actually, from Faded. Will they go Luna? Will they go Lycan? I think both of those auras would help out their strats, but then you lack a little bit of that pure disable. Also Sven left in the pool. Pretty decent against Lifestealer. But Lifestealer was sort of picked up as a counter to Sven in that early 6.75 patch back after TI2.
The Weaver's still on the board. Don't know how they would go with that, you know?
Yeah, it would be
Lacking
good
some
actually in the
stuns,
tri-lane, I think.
But, ooh.
They go with Faceless Void for their last pickup, so definitely a hard counter, I suppose, to Lifestealer. However, he does need a little bit of farm to get going through that early and mid game, but late game, I think the prize goes to Void over the Lifestealer.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
But Shadow Demon,
But like you did
has that
say, he's
disrupt.
going to need some farm. Yeah, definitely.
10 seconds.
They gotta keep their spacing during their team fights, because if they get a good Dream Coil with the Gyro ult, flat cannon, I mean, that's just gonna be disastrous.
Yeah, I agree.
Reserve time.
And the last pickup here, it looks like it is going to be another support. So, will we see another Jakiro? We saw that last game. Looks like Lena and Lashrak are both left in the pool, so I'd lean a little more towards those two. Especially if they're going for aggressive. Which I think they are. With
Yeah, it's always
Gyrocopter can't go against that tri-lane, so...
No, and I mean, you definitely want a stunner, especially with that combo. It's so strong with the disrupt, stun, and doing open wounds. It's pretty deadly.
Yeah, and that Jakiro will be able to survive the Chronos. Even if he gets soloed Chronoed, he'll be able to survive that for a little while until Void gets up at least, you know, a Mask of Madness and one of the swords for Battle Fury, or, you know, a Maelstrom or whatnot, whatever he decides to go for.
Yeah, I think Jakiro would actually be a solid pick too, just with the long range stuns. If he doesn't get caught in the chrono, get a nice ice path.
Yeah, but they're going to go for the Leshrac, that magical burst damage. It'll be pretty good. Even that Edict, actually, if Edicts pop and you get caught in a chrono, that'll do a lot of damage to that Void if he's the only one around.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll see. Well, we know who plays what for Faded, so no surprises on the pickups there. I want to know for Magikarp. I thought Creepy was the carry, so I expect him to go Nakes, but again, only cast him once. And taking a while actually to get their picks out.
Yeah. I mean, if Faded gets a quick 6 on their both supports, that's when they're really going to start prevailing and getting the kills out there. So that'll be huge with the Bane ult and Nyx ult with Prophet TPs, global ganks. It'll be pretty dirty.
Yeah, I actually didn't even really mention that Fiend's Grip going against the Nakes. They picked it up right away. And let's get into the introducing of the teams. I'll take the Dire. So Team Magikarp, you've got Creepy Magikarp playing the Gyrocopter, so he has the carry memory served correctly for me. We got Raiden playing that Leshrac, going down into that aggressive try. Hungry Magikarp on the puck in the mid lane. Fratty playing that Nakes, going to be going into that tri lane as well. Nice Roshan Courier. Forgot about that one. And we got Sesq on that Shadow Demon with sentries, and I believe Leshrax has got the wards. And we go over to you for the Radiant.
Team Faded. Looks like we're gonna have CYBY, or however you pronounce that.
Saibi.
Setting up mid, Saibi. Looks like he's already camping the rune. So we're gonna have the clock mid, as well as the Prophet off lane. He does have the ward on him. But they are going to run an aggro tri lane, so I don't know how useful the wards will be up top. And then you got Kraken on your Bane, Dimitri on the Nyx, and Corey, the standard hard carry Void.
Indeed, and that Russian Nyx, man. He's going to be trolling hard this game, I'm
watch
sure.
out for him.
So the Treant from Theory there on that Nature's Prophet, scouting around in the bot lane, so maybe they think they're running into a Nature's Prophet and they're very happy about it. But they kind of have to expect that defensive tri lane, I think, with the Void. I don't think this is the worst defensive tri lane. That Nightmare is going to be really good early. Pretty much its own disrupt.
Yeah, I think Crack needs to focus on getting that sleep off on Lesh as soon as the disrupt goes out to, you know, mess up their combo, not let him land it.
Exactly, and we got a ward down here actually in the tri lane to see into the tower, and we can see a little bit into the trees, but not that much, so... Normally I see it here, that way you get the tower vision and you get into this way, but... And I like drawing on the map now, because I can actually do it.
Boom.
It's fun. Yeah, so it looks like we almost predicted everything. We actually have Fratty here in the top lane going against the Nature's Prophet, which I don't know. I mean, I think Nyx would have been a little better off here in the bot lane. He's going to take a lot of harass from that Nature's Prophet being ranged with the Treants, and I don't think he'll be able to disrupt Theory's farm. Yeah,
I don't think he'll have any kill potential. I mean, he still has his tangos for the Sprout, but with no hatchet, it's pretty much a free getaway for Theory every time.
Yeah, exactly. And that's that odd chance where he gets bumped inside of the Sprout, but I think Theory will probably pick up boots pretty quickly. Well, maybe pick up boots, I'm not sure. Normally you don't see that. And do you think they're gonna... No, they're probably not gonna push with that Prophet early on, since it's aggressive tri lane in the bot. I think they're just gonna look to get that farm up on Void, get their space from mid, and maybe if there is an initiation in the bot lane, Theory can come down and turn the tides of the battle in the favor of Faded.
Yeah, that'll be huge when the Prophet TP's in when any fight breaks out.
But we'll have to wait and see. I think it's going to be until level 2 here in this tri lane before any fighting goes off. But let's check out the mid last hits. We have a Saibi, 8-1 on the Clockwork, and Hungry on the Puck, 9-3, 10-3 now. So maybe doing a slight bit better. You're going to have to last it under the tower now. Saibi with rune control actually early on, going up top for that double damage.
Yeah, it looks like Nyx is having some trouble top, definitely. The poke harass is...
Yeah, it's just too much. He's going to have to pop the salve here, and yeah, he just pops it right now. So Theory going to be in control of this. He's got 7 last hits, so it's not amazing, but... Oh, in the mid lane, do we got some action going down with the double damage? Do feel free to remind me of if I'm missing action, just like mid, bot, top, or something.
Yeah.
I tend to do it sometimes. Anyway, Fratty is farming well. He's actually got more last hits, or 1 more last hit here than Theory, so... Just getting pretty harassed. When he runs out of consumables, it's going to be pretty tough for him to sustain, I think, in that lane. He's got his lifesteal from the hits, but...
Yeah. And as soon as he's 6, he'll be at full health if he goes infest in the jungle.
Yeah, so maybe he will actually be alright. But so far, nothing coming out of this aggressive tri lane, and actually, Gyrocopter at 11 last hits, Void at 11. So, with equal farms in an aggressive tri lane and you're not getting kills, I think the defensive may be getting the upper hand here, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, Shadow Demon just hit 2, so we'll see if something comes up. I think the biggest thing is Fade is just going to have a nice counter initiate. Get the sleep off on Lesh, not let him get that stun.
Core's getting pretty low. I think if they're going to go, it's going to be soon. And there's a bit of a cast animation on Time Walk. I don't think you can just Time Walk right out of the disruption like Podham's leap.
No. Yeah, you can't.
Looks like Bane picked up Enfeeble to try to shut down this Gyrocopter's farm a little bit more, so it doesn't have the Brain Sap lacking a little bit of that extra damage. And into the top lane, Theory is in a little bit of trouble. He doesn't actually have the mana right now. Fratty rages up. He's going to have to run away. He gets pretty low. Bot lane looks like a whole lot of action going down. Maybe there was a disruption. King Kraken actually going to commit suicide. No, Creepy Magikarp gets that kill, but he goes down. Corey picks up that one. And now Clockwork into the bot lane. He TP'd in. He's not 6 yet, but he throws off the rocket. Oh, the cogs. The little bit of hesitation there by Saibi. But Corey picks up a double kill, so that's 2 kills going the way of Corey on this Void, the one who needs the farm. And with that, we've got a little bit of a gold advantage going towards the... Sorry, I'm losing my mind. The Radiant, so that would be Faded. But XP, yeah, also going towards the Radiant. Actually, I'm going to point something out that is slightly irrelevant to the game here. Actually, maybe not yet. Hungry in the mid lane having a bit of trouble. That battery assault, the cogs doing a bit of damage. The rocket as well going out. But I think the graph is backwards. When you hit the graph up, the Dire should be on the top and the Radiant should be on the bottom, no? Wouldn't you think?
I have no clue.
But I'm saying, wouldn't you think? Because Radiant's on the bottom of the map, Dire's on the top. On the Pix Band screen, Radiant's on the bottom, Dire's on the top. So it's inconsistent.
Does that bug you?
It does now that I've just realized it.
OCD?
A little bit, I suppose. Oh wow, Dimitri, he's got the Spike Carapace. He's already level 4. He throws it off. Nice defensive disruption there. A bit of a defensive split earth as well. The lightning goes out from Leshrac. He's actually not getting the Edict. Theory TP's in. He's got no mana. He might find himself in a bit of trouble. Dimitri doesn't have any mana either. They want Sesk. Can they do enough? No, they can't. Dimitri getting to take a tower hit. Actually, a split earth. He's gonna go down here. So nice little turnaround there by Team Magikarp. A bit of an extension by Dimitri, but I mean, he's Russian. He can't help it.
Yeah, definitely overextended on that one. And they reacted to it well. They capitalized.
Oh, in the mid lane, Saibi with the double damage. Picks nice hook shot in. Actually gonna back out of this. The Dream Corals drop quite defensively as it doesn't actually land. Will the rocket fly onto the Clockwork? Or sorry, onto the puck. It hits actually, wow, ooh. 30 health. That bottle charge saved his life in the mid lane. And bot. The clarities are out. Sesk looking for a disruption to land onto that split earth. So maybe they're looking for blood. They did just pick up pretty much a free kill, so it was really good for them in the bot lane. If we check out the gold graph after that, it actually swooped back down, going in favor of the Dire just barely, so it doesn't really matter right now. XP also even, and 2-2, as we can tell. Last hit's all very even in each lane, so that's why it is so close. But what team's going to snowball out of this, or even not snowball, just take a slight advantage? Kill by kill. I think if this Snake starts getting involved, though, it could be bad for Faded.
Yeah, I wonder if he's saving for a Midas, or maybe he just hasn't had a chance to get to the side shop yet. But he does have 1,600 saved up in the bank.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. It wouldn't be the fastest Midas in the world, that's for sure. He needs 300 more for that, so maybe at 8 minutes or so, maybe 8:30. So it's not the fastest, but he is going against a Void, so I mean, it's not the worst idea ever to keep up with that late game. But I mean, that being said, if Void doesn't have a chrono up, he can't really fight unless it's just going after supports.
It was not meant.
So I don't know if that Midas is necessarily required. Maybe even a more mid-game presence, actually, because that Prophet late-game is going to be tough. Like, Corey can stay and defend with the Chrono on the high ground when it comes to that, and then that Prophet can split push from the back. Because Prophet doing very well right now, too. So we'll see what happens here. Creepy, get in the phase boots. Let's do a quick item check. See if anything stands out. The shortcuts for F5 for that, if you want to know.
Oh, nice.
So it looks like Corey's got the Ring of Health, Poor Man Shield Treads. Possibly going for Battle Fury, maybe just holding onto that Ring of Health for some sustain. Creepy got Phase, whole lot of boots, tier 1. Theory actually got Phase on Nature's Prophet, what the heck? And let's get out of this because we got a TP into the bottom by Saibi. Saibi going around, there's a disruption, there's the Impale. Magikarp in a lot of trouble. He goes down. Saibi hasn't used the hook yet. He wants to use it. He's probably going to save it for Creepy here, telling his teammates to get out of the way. There goes the hook. There's the cogs. So Creepy's stuck in here. Looks like this is going to be the death of Creepy. So 2 kills going the way of the Radiant for Faded, who actually picked him up. Bane getting the first one, King Kraken, and then Saibi picking up the second kill. And
yeah, that was a very good TP by Clock. They need, I think they're gonna need some presence from Puck down here because a good Dream Coil.
Yeah, would have been nice just as good. And looks like Theory he had Soul Catcher on him when he got back to base, so I think maybe he kind of escaped out of something there. Because I think Shadow Demon was top. To go back to the gold graph, yeah, as we can see, pretty much expected, about a 1k shift. 1.5k shift in both gold and XP towards the Radiant, so now with a little bit of a lead, I think we can say a lead at this point. But Nake's farming really well. It looks like he's got, yeah, Tread's Magic Wand, so I think he's made the right choice not going for a Midas. And let's see what he picks up next. It's probably Tread's Mjolnir, I would expect. Or Tread's Maelstrom.
Yeah.
Normally what we see, or a bottle.
Double damage!
Oh, that's Hungry's in the mid. Looks like he was bottle crowing. Picked up the DD, gonna head top for Theory, but Theory, they've got the ward set up on the standard high cliff, so they know Theory falls back a little bit. He's even got his Treants here jungling in the meantime, which would have scouted a bit as well. Saw some pings going in the bot lane, so maybe who's picking that? Is it Pink? I think they're checking the side shot for anyone.
Not sure.
Maybe like Clockwork chilling in there, but they know he's in the mid lane. Actually had a bit of a go on Hungry.
Yeah, well, we do have the chrono up on Void now, and Bane just now hitting 5. Still
Dimitri,
no cooldown from Gyro.
So close to 6.
Yeah, that'll be huge.
It's gonna be more than huge. He's also 450 for mana boots, which will help out a lot in this tri lane for them. They can be very aggressive with that.
Yeah, and Gyro really not able to have any presence in this lane right now. I mean, Void's doubling his CS, and I don't know what they're looking to do right here, but
yeah, Void actually first on net worth right
rotating.
now. The next is Saibi, then Nakes, then Prophet, then Puck, then Gyrocopter. So Gyrocopter way down there. I think a sign that the aggressive tri lane it's kind of falling apart at this point.
Yep.
Although I still think they needed to do it. Like, they didn't really have a choice.
Might be in a little bit of trouble here. No vision up top. Let's see if Lesh, if they land the Dream Coil stun, I think Saibi could go down. But I think he's just rotating top, looking for something up there.
Yeah, they want to get Theory here. Looks like the open wounds maybe gonna run out. No, it's not. There's the disruption by Cess. Gonna keep him there. The Soul Catcher lands as well. This is gonna be the death of Theory, so a nice pickup kill there. Actually almost got out of that again. The regen rune.
I know, I thought he did.
The regen rune spawns bot gonna be saved by King Kraken for Saibi. But a nice pickup there. Killing that Nature's Prophet. He's doing really well. What's he going for actually? Looks like he's going straight Shadow Blade, so they want to that split pushing capability, which I think they're gonna need. Force supports to buy dust, and they're sort of having a rough game, the supports for Magikarp. Maybe not that bad, but forcing them to buy dust and sentries isn't going to help. Dimitri TP's top, he Vendetta's up, he's going for Raiden.
Ooh.
We have the burst, Raiden at 300 HP. Dimitri, is he going to go for it? He's got Impale now. Maybe going to turn around. Theory's up here in the trees. He goes on Fratty, which I don't know if it was the best idea. Saibi going to take off Cess. Hungry's here now as well. Theory goes down again, so 2 deaths for him. 5-4 right now, but I think we're going to have some more casualties. Dimitri getting awfully low right now. He's going to get taken out by the Split Earth. Hungry Magikarp actually pulling up a double kill. And now Saibi finding himself in some trouble. Throws down the cogs, but a nice jaunt over by Hungry. Will he get revenge on his mid opponent? No, he will not. The tower, tier 1, going to be enough. And King Kraken kind of in no man's land.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think just a little bit too over-aggressive.
Yeah, he should. He's
I
got
think
to
he's
be
in
careful.
trouble.
Yep.
There's that disruption. There's a Soul Catcher. It's going to land. A Nightmare to buy some time, but it's not going to be enough. He goes down. Magikarp picks up the kill.
Sorry,
actually, Raiden almost goes down to the Rocket Barrage. But the bot tower here for Team Magikarp is going to go down. Last hit by Corey on the Faceless Void, who has 2.6k gold.
The Radiant's structures
He's doing really
are
well.
beautifully fortified.
Ahead of Nyx, still slightly in net worth, but that fight top was a bit sloppy for Faded. I think they put him behind.
I don't mean to be alarmist.
Well, they
but
lost the XP battle
Dire's
now. They're
bottom
losing in
tower
XP,
is
but the
under
gold just
attack.
because of Corey's
Dire's
farm.
structures are fortified.
They're still leading that category
Yep.
by about
I just
1,000.
noticed that Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And they're just gonna keep pushing.
Yeah, not really a whole lot to stop them. If this Leshrac gets too close, he's
Try
gonna
to
get
poke it down a little
chronoed.
bit.
I think he's gonna get chronoed.
Whoa, I missed that.
Oh, I missed that too. That go down out.
Dire's
Right in between tier 1,
Yeah.
2.
So it looks like, was a hook shot used? Yes, it was. So it looks like the hook shot able to get that kill there. And the bot tier 2 going to be in a bit of trouble. There goes the chrono with the split earth lands. At least they can last at the tower and then get out. The TP though was still at time to go. Creepy coming in. They're going to teleport out. His theory gets out just fine. Corey gets out as well. So two tier 2 towers. Sorry, 2 towers in the bot lane being taken out, 4 Faded. They did trade some kills top, I guess a little earlier to sort of create that situation, which I suppose worked out for them in the end. Way ahead in gold right now and a little bit ahead in XP. And they actually get the mid tower right after that, so 3 towers within 2 minutes.
Tower has fallen.
That's huge. And Dimitri's gonna have his mana boots.
Able to Vendetta around. He's level 8. When he hits level 11, you can almost stay permanent invis. So he's looking for that level 11, that's for sure. How big of a threat will he be, and will it be 4 towers in about 3 minutes?
Void just need about 100 gold, and they'll have that Battle Fury treads about 16 minutes, which is very good.
Yeah, then you can sort of disappear into the jungle, hold that TP. They still have all of their towers, so a lot of map control, and they'll be able to do that. They'll force Magikarp to maybe smoke gank to try to kill this Void, or just keep farming and maybe winning fights where Void's not present. But now Theory in the bot lane going on Fratty. Can they get a bash? Can they get a bash? That armlet's finished. He's going to do a lot of damage. The battery assault's there, and fast into the tree ants now. Oh, the tree ants are running back to the fountain. Pretty much what you do. Just at least away from the creep so he can't escape to anything else. With the tower, he's going to pop out. He knows he has to. He's got to fight. He's going to try to take out Theory in the meantime. Oh no, Saibi with the slightly unfortunate cogs, but Theory saves himself with his own sprout. Clockwork picking up the kill on Fratty. So Saibi dominating again after having that death top. I believe he died top.
Meanwhile,
No, he's 4-0.
Dimitri, Nyx was trying to get top tower, and Gyro got a nice solo kill on him, which will help him out a little bit.
Was there a deny as well? Yep, Gyrocopter also denied the tower.
We got the deny.
So nice little turnaround there, I guess.
Ooh.
And a little bit of momentum turnaround. Nature's Prophet actually getting a kill right there on the Gyrocopter in the top lane. Edict is popped off right now. Though I think Raiden's in trouble. Impale is up. It's going to land pretty much no matter what. Turns for the Split Earth. He goes down. The Rocket from Saibi also there to follow up, but not needed. Blink Dagger on Puck finished, as I just saw him use that. So pretty much the core item he needs right there to be quite elusive or have a really good initiate with the Dream Coil.
Yep.
So you think Faded just keeps pushing here? Without the Void even?
They gotta be careful. I mean, there's no tower for Void to TP to. See what they try to do. I don't know if they want to commit to a fight.
Yeah, maybe even pushing mid would have been better, because at least when you TP to the mid tier 1 as the Void, you're still quite a bit closer than this top. It's so far away. You have to run all the way through the jungle.
Rack it on.
They do have a sentry down. Dimitri could be in trouble.
Make sure to keep an eye on him. It looks like there's a bit of a puck bomb here. He's got the blink up. He's got Nyx infested inside of him. Dimitri is spotted. Soulcatcher lands. Disruptions there. The call down into the silence. Somehow still able to get off Spike Carapace. I don't even know. Now Dimitri gonna pop his magic wand. No, he's opting not to pop it, and actually that's gonna take him out there. Leshrac goes down meanwhile, although over the right under the cliff there. King Kraken immediately pops his ult on Fratty, but it's not enough to do really anything. Now Void's here. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go on Hungry. Nice bash on the first bash, but the phase is there, so a little bit of hesitation, turns around, gets that hit kill. Now they're going on Fratty, who's got the Enfeeble, so Bane did his part there, shutting down Fratty just a little bit. So 4 kills for 2, advantage Faded. So I thought that was gonna be really bad for Faded. Somehow Corey, I don't even know how he got there that
You don't
fast.
even know how he got there, but that was huge. That won them the fight. Definitely.
Yeah, even with the hesitation in the chrono, which was not the best, but didn't really matter.
Dire's top
At the
tower
end
is
of the
being
day.
attacked like nobody's business.
Yeah, I mean, if he goes, curious to see what his next item will be, if it'll be a BKB or, I mean, he got his crit sticking about. I mean, he has it right now, actually, after this tower.
Yeah, and that's another tower down. Gonna time walk away. Looks like he even
fallen.
backtracked some of that damage from the call down. Now in the bot lane, Sesk in trouble. Defensive disruption. Oddly small when it's inside of the Sprout for some reason. Gonna pop the Demonic Purge just to live. But Theory popped out a Shadow Blade to start that off. And he TPs aggressively, so he's got no escape now. Sesk TP's out there in the little tree pocket, so nice little juke spot, TPing out. Theory a bit upset, probably, with himself.
Oh, man.
And in the mid lane, looks like the hook onto Hungry. Is that what you're omanning about?
Transformation.
Yeah, man, the initial burst from the hook shot and the brain
Ori
sap.
maybe in some trouble now. Wow, he just time-lapsed a lot of damage. He's got his time, or he's got his walk up now. Ultimate from Bane already back up. Creepy, maybe gonna go down here. Having to back off. Saibi, man's up. He's gonna go down. Soul Catcher lands on him. He takes some tower hits. Theory's here as well. Doesn't have mana for a Sprout, actually. But there's an Impale. That's gonna be enough, I think, for Fatty. Another disruption by Sesk. Time walking away is Corey. Theory, Demonic purged up now. Dimitri with the stun. Will they continue? It's a bit of a strange fight in the Chrono. He's gonna go in for Sesk. He gets Sesk. Can he go for Raiden now too? No, probably gonna back out. That Shadow Blade hit from Theory though, doing a lot of damage. So only Saibi goes down there. 17 to 10 right now is the score. Gold Graph, 14k advantage, 10k XP advantage for Faded right now. So they're very in control of this game. And with that Void with 4k gold almost, but Hungry with the insta double kill. Nice blink in silence orb combo. It just takes everyone out. A little bit of overextension, maybe some confidence issues, I guess, after a couple good team fights in a row. Lingering a little too long there at the mid tier 2 tower.
Yeah, but this Void, still very happy, still satisfied. Let's see what item he goes for. Curious.
Butterfly,
what do you think? BKB? Or would you want to just go straight?
No, I don't think. I mean, the BKB, he can get purged still when he's in his ult, and that'll still slow him down from attacking. So that's gonna happen regardless. I think just snowball with your being elusive at Butterfly. You can buy the Eagle Song right now. We'll see what he buys when he's up. But anyways, in the mid lane, Saibi actually gonna go down. No, Puck goes down first though, so Saibi gets that XP. Does eventually go down. Now Cess gets initiated onto. Takes a Vendetta to the face. Where's the Impale? It goes off. Looks like the trees maybe had vision or it was a blind Impale, but either way, it cancels the TP. So Dimitri with a nice stun. 2 for 1 trade there. And the push is going to continue here. Corey has picked up. Yeah, he's gone BKB, so it looks like you called it. It's probably definitely a safer option. I mean, you won't get homing missiled, you won't get split earth, and you won't get disrupted. But I don't know.
And with the
it hasn't even been an issue so far yet. So maybe they could have just got that Eagle Song. Yeah, and if Puck gets a Yule's, that's pretty far off, I think. Oh, and there goes the Chrono. Blinking Chrono. Battle Fury just doing so much damage. Gonna farm up the creep. Gonna move his positioning around. So nice orb walking by Corey. That maximum that damage. And then I think Fratty in a bit of trouble. Maybe gonna pick off Theory. Dimitri taking tower hits. King Kraken with a nice ultimate to save his teammates there. Tower goes down. Radiant comes back. Will he go down as a result? No, Magikarp again with the money blink in combo, but not able to get anyone. King Kraken looks like he goes down. Leshrac actually took him out, I think, with the lightning. Oh, but Theory, aggressive TP in. He's got a TP. TP's out instantly. The pings go out. Sentry's down, not going to matter. This is going to be the death of Sask. He gets bashed instantly. So 24 to 14. That's a 5 for 1 trade and a tier 2 tower.
Whew.
BKB finish now on Corey.
Solid plays.
Yeah, just really good team fight coming out of Faded right now. As well as their pushing power, and just a whole lot of stuns. The Nyx stun, the cogs that disrupt through rage, which is really annoying. The battery assault as well. The nightmare, the fiend script, the bashes. Like every single person's got a stun. The sprout, sort of a looser, semi-guaranteed stun, but just a lot of team fight control and not able to land any combos. Like no good Dream Coil call downs yet, and Creepy actually gonna get picked off instantly as he respawns.
Dude, Saibi's hook shots have been on point. That is
a little bit better than yours, I must say.
Doing a very good job with that. Yeah, a lot better than mine.
And he's got that Ags already, so he can throw them all day. He doesn't even care if they land. This is gonna be the tier 3 racks at 23 minutes. Nice. Dimitri sees that cast animation, pops the cogs, or the carapace, and then of course that 12-second cooldown ultimate from Saibi going on to Sass, who takes him out. Magikarp again with a good blink in. But will it be enough? It's kind of a last-ditch effort here to save his racks. They're all going to go down again. Creepy buys back. Wow, that Prophet did a lot. Saibi misses an ult finally. We saw it. Saw it here. Woo! Flex can sleep at night now.
I can.
Yeah, 30 to 15 now, doubling in kills. The gold advantage just continuing to skyrocket. The mid racks are down. And I don't really know if Team Magikarp can come back from this. If we do another item check, it's been a while. Drums, Ags, BKB, Mask of Madness, Battle Fury on Corey compared to Nakes' Armlet, and Creepy's on the Gyrocopter phase drums. Theory's got a sheep stick. Dagon coming out for Dimitri. So all the core items really for Faded, plus some. And not really any besides, I think, the Blink and the Armlet for Team Magikarp.
Yeah, their tri-lane really just dominated, and they just set sail from there. They weren't really to recover. Gyro not having too much of a presence.
Look at Corey, just on their high ground. Doesn't have time walk now, but pops a chrono on the 2 carries. Nice disruption defensively there by Kevin, but, or sorry, who was playing that? Kevin was the Shadow Demon last game. Theory gonna save himself. King Kraken, nice Fiend's Grip. So that Fiend's Grip coming up huge this game. Being very aggressive here is Corey. Gets Dream Coiled. Just pops it anyway. Hungry, gonna get Nightmared up. Not really sure why he Nightmared. Corey gonna go down actually. Soul Catcher taking a lot of damage from the towers. And the tier 3 stands, so being a bit over aggressive here is Faded. Oh, Dimitri gets it. Support on support kill does always feel pretty good. Hungry in a bit of trouble now as well. Saibi with a nice ult in. Nice cogs onto Creepy. Wow, he's got a lot of damage. Looks like he popped the blade mail there as well. Able to get that kill on Creepy. But now he's going to go down for sure. Another ult almost takes out another.
Oh, man.
And now Corey's back. It looks like he bought back. It's another kill. Theory picking up a kill as well. So, yeah. They had buybacks, so that's why they're being so aggressive. And I think, yeah, that's got to be the GG. It hasn't been called yet, but it's not far off.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under an extraordinary amount of stress.
Alright, anyway, I am Joey from FMBP Dota. We got a Twitch, a YouTube, a Twitter, and a Facebook, all of the same name, so make sure to like and subscribe to those. Gonna be doing a hardware giveaway, I think, at 50 or 100 stream viewers. It's either gonna be a mouse or a mouse pad. More details on that soon, so make sure you're subscribed. And if we get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, we're giving out an in-game item set, and we're at 89 or 90, so make sure to subscribe to the YouTube. And yeah, I'll be fixing the YouTube quality of the videos. I've just been doing the upload from Twitch, but I need to switch my resolution a little bit so they upload in 720 instead of 480, so they look a bit better. So there's that news. Gonna be continue to following this tournament. This is Symphony Gaming. Gonna be doing Sevo Season 2 again as well. The registration for that is May 2nd, so make sure to sign up for that at Sevo.com, CEVO. And yeah, that's all I got. You got anything to say, other Joey?
That can't be a
the better Joey?
I got debatable.
Nothing, man. I appreciate you letting me co-cast this. It was fun. Good game to watch. Faded pulled it together nice, and I'm curious to see where they go in this.
Yeah, I think they're going to be. We've got another teams I know really well in here are Faded, Swag, and Nexus. I expect them to make it quite far. Team Magikarp also pretty good. I expect to see them up there. Band of Brothers, I think, is a pretty decent team, so maybe they'll be close to the end as well. But we'll just have to wait and see, and we'll keep bringing coverage from this. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you were watching, here's your score screen, and then we're out of here.
America.